Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Open. It is time to savor the flavor, mi gente. On our monthly segment, that's right, that's back. Open presents Flavors of the Bronx Vegan Bazaar, where we highlight Bronx Vegan Bazaar vendors showcasing delicious vegan dishes while centering healthy living in our borough. And today we welcome back to Open and finally in studio chef and Black Rican Vegan founder Lyana Blount. Yay!
Hey.
Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful to see you in person.
Of course.
Once again, another guest that I had the privilege of sharing space with during the pandemic, because we were all in it. But it's a wonderful start because you actually started this business during the pandemic.
Yeah, I did.
Let's
From
talk
my Bronx
about that.
apartment. Yeah, so it's funny because it started as like just something I was gonna make a blog out of. I was already running a business called Prep to Go, so I was like doing meal preps. But people were interested in how I was making jackfruit like benin and all these like Puerto Rican and soul food dishes vegan. So I'm like, all right, I got the experience and I'm bored. So I put out a menu and I put out my first menu in April 2020. And we were selling out like in like 5 minutes. And from there, it kind of took off and we're still at it.
Yeah, and the beauty of Black Rican Vegan is she lives up to the name, right?
Yes.
Because if you heard, she made benin out of jackfruit, right? Which obviously is not meat. And that's her specialty, is she knows how to make these Puerto Rican flavored and soul dishes without you even thinking that you're missing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's what it's all about, right? So as we share what you've prepared for us, let's talk a little bit about your endeavors, because you've come quite a long way from just doing your deliveries and customizing whatever you needed based on orders. You do a lot of pop-ups.
Yeah.
I understand you have a really big possibility
Yes.
presenting itself that you're in preparation for.
Yeah, so right now we're looking into getting into JFK Airport. So that's a huge milestone for us. I'm doing a lot of courses and just like groundwork to make that happen. And over time we've done a lot of catering and a lot of pop-ups, big events with big names, interviews. We published our cookbook in 2023, and yeah, we're still going, still at it. People still love us, and you know that's great.
No, we can't just like downplay it, because that's a big deal. I mean, you're in demand. I see, Black Rican Vegan all over the place. And now that you've even put it in a book, you've made it accessible for people to create on their own at home, right? So you're even being generous in offering the recipes.
Yeah.
That's lovely. So what did you make for us today?
So today I brought our famous jackfruit benin with some manduro, yellow rice, and pico de gallo.
Okay, so this is jackfruit, but it's... What do you call this dish?
Like a jackfruit benin. So what we do is we kind of incorporate the same flavors you would in like regular pork, which is like garlic, sofrito, adobo, sazon, and all the herbs and spices. And we slow cook it and kind of roast it so it can have like that texture of like benin and all that, that flavor.
Can
and
I?
sazon. Of course.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure. Well, no, I don't want to just help myself, even though I'm like, oh gosh, I really want to taste this. Listen.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Not missing anything.
No, no, because the thing about it is that it's all about the flavor. And if you're really missing out on, or missing if you're, converted into veganism, the texture of meat, that's what the jackfruit provides.
Yeah.
It has like that texture of making you think like you're eating meat.
Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. The texture flavor.
So this is really good, and this plátano maduros, because we gotta have that with our rice,
Of course,
right?
of course. The ultimate pairing.
All right, so that's that, and then what do we have here?
I brought our popular oyster mushroom sandwich. It comes with slaw, pickles. The oyster mushroom is fried, and we top it with a chipotle sauce. We sell this a lot at our pop-ups, and people love it.
So since this is mine, can I open it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to show everybody, because it's not an actual oyster, is it?
Yeah, no, it's a mushroom.
It's a mushroom, right? But it's being called oyster.
Well, the name of the mushroom is oyster mushroom.
It's
so
an
you have
oyster
like
mushroom,
you
I
have
see.
a lot of different type of mushrooms. For this particular sandwich, we use oyster mushroom because it has like a meaty flavor once you prepare it, and it's close. I'm not gonna say it's chicken, but it's close to chicken, and people love it. So we just keep it the same.
It looks like it's delicious, but it looks like it's messy.
Oh,
but,
yeah, it's
You know what?
messy.
I think I'm going to do it anyway. I think I'm going to do it anyway.
Go
That's
for it.
I'm tasting everything.
Go for it.
I'm doing the food dance because that has a crunch to it,
Yeah,
like chicharrón.
yeah. So that's the important part.
Oh my
Nice
goodness.
and crispy.
Okay, that's my lunch for today. And so next we have, shall we?
Yeah, I brought vegan sancocho. So what we do is we prepare root vegetables and bananas, like green bananas, plátano, carrots, corn. We also put oyster mushrooms in this too. Sometimes we do vegan chicken, but I just wanted to keep it super plant-based. And again, you'll still have like the same flavors and sazon. You're really not going to be missing anything. It's really nostalgic, and it's perfect for the weather that we're having this week in New York because it's just been raining. So, you know,
And
it's nothing like a good bowl of soup.
Yeah, well, this is a healing medicine food,
Yeah.
so, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and I feel bad for my crew because I'm sticking my hands in everything, so it looks like I'm taking...
No sharing.
But I gotta taste it, you know?
Yes, you have
I gotta
to.
taste it
You have
because
to.
really that's what it's about, the flavor.
And it smells so good.
I'm just
Like,
gonna
I
keep
wish I
doing
was in the
food
studio.
dances. This is gonna be delicious when I put it in the microwave.
Yes.
And so next we have...
Yeah, so lastly, we have our famous chopped cheese egg rolls. It's pretty much vegan meat and cheese. We saute it and cook it up with herbs, spices, sofritos, bell peppers, and onions, and we wrap it in an egg roll wrapper, fry it, cut it in half, and we douse it with sauce, and normally with some microgreens. This also goes crazy at our pop-ups, and I'm also considering pre-packaging it and shipping it nationwide so people can enjoy it at home.
Okay, so this is her version of chopped cheese.
Yeah.
All right, so this one I'm gonna be mindful. Okay, and I'm just gonna because I'm like, okay, we can share that one.
Yeah, that was really popular.
This looks like that type, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like a bite.
Yeah.
But New York is like the town of chopped cheese.
Yeah, and it's shareable, it's crispy, it's savory, and the sauce gives it like a nice creamy touch. It's really, really good. You know when it gets quiet, that's how you know you're enjoying the food. When it gets real quiet.
So I notice you use a lot of sauce in your meals. So let's talk a little bit about that being part of your staple.
Yeah. So yeah, we do chipotle sauces. I also do like a cilantro lime sauce and some mojo sauces. And I just feel like sauces does, you know, elevate the dish more. And I don't know, it's just needed. Why not?
And for those who don't know what mojo is garlic sauce.
Yeah.
And as a fellow Puerto Rican, I would say it's what I use in everything. That and sofrito.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much. Yeah.
right? And that's what really gives it that
It takes it to the
Caribbean
next level.
flavor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go, we have to talk about the book.
Yes. So for those who don't live in New York City or, you know, just want to have a piece of me at home because we're only really doing pop-ups and catering, you could get the cookbook and all these dishes you can find in this book actually, and you can make it at home and impress your friends and your family, and it's really good. So we wrote this book. I put a lot of love. You also get to learn about my upbringing in the Bronx and learning about how I started to cook soul food and Puerto Rican dishes, and yes, how I brought it to life. So yeah, we have banana pudding, we have a lot of soul food stuff, we have a lot of Puerto Rican stuff, and a lot of storytelling.
What? I saw chicharrón sin carne. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So obviously you have this amazing endeavor that is about to manifest itself, because that's what we're putting out into the universe.
Absolutely.
But for right now, during your pop-ups, do you have anything coming up?
Yeah, we are doing something this Sunday at the She Diddy event in Brooklyn, and then April 16th we will be at the the Bronx Vegan Bazaar in the Bronx. I'm also celebrating 5 years in business, so it's going to be a big celebration. So I advise everyone to come out and support. And other than that, we're going to be at the Puerto Rican Day Parade Festival, and if you just want to catch up, you can follow me on social media, Black Rican Vegan, or my website, blackricanvegan.com, and keep in touch and book us for catering.
Love it. Lyana, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I know. The next time I'm going to see you is when I'm getting off the plane at
Oh,
JFK
yeah.
Airport. Oh,
Yes, for sure.
mentira, because I've been traveling LaGuardia lately.
Oh,
Pero
man.
it's all good.
So
It's all
one
good.
day it's
It's
gonna
all
happen.
good. It's all good. I'm sending really good juju your way.
Thank
and
you.
may that manifest itself.
Thank
But
you
in
so
the meantime, once again, Lyana Blount is available online, and once again, chef and Black Rican Vegan founder. She's going to be featured at the Bronx Vegan Bazaar on Wednesday, April 16th from 4 to 9 p.m. And that is taking place at the Andrew Freeman Home, located at 1125 Grand Concourse in the Bronx. And for more on the Bronx Vegan Bazaar, you can visit the BronxVeganBazaar.com. All right, stay tuned. Our Open Artist Spotlight is coming up next.